Hello and welcome to ESAT. I'm Ngudu Walde with the news in brief. 2 persons were killed and several others, including 3 police officers, were injured in Bahir Dar when a grenade exploded near the entrance to a concert hall on Saturday. The concert, organized by Dashin Brewery, was under a boycotting campaign by the residents of Bahir Dar, who also boycott beer products by the brewery, which is owned by the Amhara National Democratic Movement, a member of the ruling coalition, EPRDF. The brewery was promoting a new beer brand to give life to the loss of its business due to the boycotting campaign by the people who see the brewery as part and parcel of a business empire of a ruthless regime. There is a strong anti-government stance in Bahir Dar, a city that has seen deadly anti-government protests last summer, where regime security forces killed at least 58 protesters in just one day. Security forces in several convoys are patrolling the city, and Bajaj taxis, the popular means of transportation, have been suspended. The attackers are said to have come and left on a Bajaj. No party claimed responsibility for Saturday's grenade attack. A string of grenade attacks hit the cities of Bahir Dar and Gondar in recent months. A bomb was thrown at a gas station on Thursday, killing 1 person and injuring 4 others, all employees of the gas station. Over a dozen grenade attacks hit hotels and other targets in Gondar and Bahir Dar since January. At least 3 people have so far lost their lives in the grenade attacks. The Unrepresented Nations and Peoples Organization, UNPO, said the report by the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission regarding the deadly anti-government protests in the country misrepresents the number of days due to state-sponsored violence and considers the measures taken by security forces as mostly proportionate and appropriate. The UNPO said in a statement that it is joining the Human Rights Watch in responding to the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission's oral report to the Parliament released last month. The UNPO said in its statement last week that the Commission recognized the protests were driven by legitimate grievances, but it does not consider the response by security forces as excessive and seriously minimizing the abuses carried out by security forces to deal with protesters. It said the report reflects once again the lack of independence and impartiality of Ethiopian institutions, reaffirming that the country's claims that it is on a path towards democracy is only make-believe. The UNPO said the systematic refusal of the Ethiopian government to see external institutions carrying out independent investigations on human rights violations does nothing but highlight and bring attention to the abuses it perpetrates. The UNPO underlined that the composition of the Commission itself is partial, making it a simple mirror of government officials and security forces' narrative. Al-Shabaab fighters ambushed a convoy of Ethiopian troops serving the UN-mandated African Union mission in Somalia in Lower Shabelle region on Monday. The convoy came under attack on a road near the southern village of Ligo as it was traveling to Burhakbo town in Bay region, according to locals who spoke to Radio Shabelle. According to a report by Shabelle News, the attack began with IED blast and followed by heavy exchange of gunfire between the militants and the AMISOM soldiers. There is no immediate confirmation of casualty. Residents in Jami Mubarak, where the attack took place, reported loud explosions and artillery fire as a result of the combat. AMISOM did not release any statement on the raid. Despite being pushed out of its major urban strongholds, Al-Shabaab still controls large rural areas in southern Somalia and retains the ability to launch large-scale assaults in the country, even with the presence of major African Union mission. That ends the news. Thanks for watching.